What's up, family? Welcome to the Toe2Toe Sports Show, where we talk about everything from football to baseball to basketball to boxing. And oh yeah, can't forget about our Dawgs and Gators.
You never know what you'll hear from Kb and Steveo, and you'll never know who you'll see stopping by to kick it with the guys.
So make sure you check us out live every Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Facebook and YouTube Live. Peace.
I ain't never played sports. You know what I mean? I always have, you know what I'm saying, like music and love music from the jump. So that was my just plan A. I ain't even have a plan B. I made myself not have a plan B on purpose just so I can fulfill my plan A.
Yes, sir.
What's up, my boy? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Can't call it. Can't call it. What's going on, beautiful people? Beautiful people.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Toe2Toe Sports Show. I am your host, co-host, Steveo. This is my boy, Kb. And y'all know what it is, man. We're here to talk another week down in sports. Well, 2 weeks, man.
Yeah.
Actually, missed last week because we was actually in Dallas.
Yeah, man.
Getting the kick shit and, see the good people of Dallas and see what Dallas has to offer. Dallas is a lot like Atlanta. It reminds me of Atlanta because everything is spread out. Everything is 45 minutes, an hour away. It's just like Atlanta. But Atlanta's usually due to traffic, not due to like miles and location. Now, this is actually due to miles and location. And you can throw a little traffic in there.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
So,
depending what time.
Aunt Irene's, I think that's what we ate at. I think that was the name of it. Man, that was some of the best soul food. That was some of the best food I had probably had in a minute, bro. That food was good, dog.
Dallas is sneaky dope, man.
Yeah.
We got all the sports. You got all the entertainment. Everybody concerts going to stop through here. All the sports going to be playing. Dallas, you got everything from in the Rocks Throw. Like I said, if you went down to the stadium, you saw the football, baseball, everything right there, downtown, basketball. Like it's a great place to be, man. No state tax. You know what I'm saying?
Dallas had it, man. Dallas wasn't bad. We had a good time. We was only there briefly. But we definitely got it on the list to come back, man, so we can go sightseeing and doing some other things in Dallas.
Man, go ahead and get your crib, man. Someone right down the street.
Oh, man, that went down, man. You know.
Look,
we got an office in Plano. We ain't got no office in Dallas. I don't know how far
that ain't bad.
They are from each other, but
you was almost in Plano when you was there.
Yeah, see that's what I'm saying. I don't know, man. We'll talk about that, man. But yesterday, man, Dawgs on the road at Mississippi State, man. Get up, big win, man. Got up early and was able to stay up. Did our thing, man. Did our thing, man. Gunner Stockton. Still looking good, man. Bobo yesterday dialing it up. Mississippi State played a pretty good game. They actually jumped out early at first. I guess Kirby likes spotting people. Give you 7, let you jump out early, let you get your confidence up, and then just locked in. I think they rolled off like 37, 38 straight after that. So big win for UGA, man. Ended up, I think, ending up winning that game. 41-21. So, how did the Gators do yesterday?
That's the best way to describe it. I mean, it's traditionally Kentucky is always a hard game. Kentucky can be 11. They could be undefeated, or they can have lost every game. The Gators can be undefeated or lost every game. That game going to be hard regardless. They just whatever it is, they just got it. And they run the ball very well, especially against this 4-2 hybrid defense that we run. It's just ugly, and they exploit it every single season. And last night was no different. Their running back, I think, ran for their starting running back ran for 3 touchdowns, I want to say.
Ooh.
2 or 3. Their backup ran for 1, broke a long joint. Quarterback threw for 1. Outside of that, DJ Lagway looked absolutely terrible. He still has fight. He just looked terrible. They actually benched him in favor of the freshman Jamel Jones. I think it's a game or two kind of late, but and I don't think it's permanent because he didn't look much better. But again, Kentucky defense, if your offense ain't humming, their defense will exploit you. Their defense is Stoops gonna have a good defense with Kentucky, and I just think our offensive identity is poop, and I think when you have a quarterback playing like Lagway, you have an O-line blocking like ours. It's just isn't a bad mix. Like I don't know. We're not going to beat Ole Miss. I don't see how we can beat Ole Miss. I don't even know if we'll beat Florida State at this point because Castellanos is still him. He still can run and rip and run and stuff. And
he ain't look good yesterday.
He ain't look yesterday.
State lost to Clemson. I'm just saying. Clemson still sneaky. People look at Clemson and they'll look at like the record and kind of throw them away. Those guys still got 5 stars stacked. They still got recruiting classes stacked. Clemson will still sneak up and get you. So, I watched the game yesterday, man. I wanted to ask you a little bit and just kind of get your thoughts on DJ Lagway. I know we came into the season with a lot of momentum, had a lot of expectations for Lagway. And me and you even talked about a lot with Lagway. His health was always a concern. Could he stay healthy? You know what I mean? And that was the knock on him. Even coming into the season, he was injured. In the offseason, you heard about him not throwing and his shoulder having problems and issues. And now you get into the season and you look at the games and you look at his footwork and you look at his mechanics and how he's just, to me, I don't see like the evolution of him involving in the coaching him up. Maybe I'm not. So I'm just asking from your perspective, what do you think has kind of went wrong in the development of DJ Lagway, or is he just who he is and maybe DJ's just we put too much praise on him before seeing it?
I think I think it's development. So like simple answer. I think it's coaching and development. I think when you have a guy come in and play like he did last year and then look how he did this year, the only thing that makes sense is health and development. Last year, he's coming off being a high school senior. He's on campus, in spring, but he's not the starting quarterback, right? So he's not getting as much time as Mertz was. Now, Mertz's first year, he looked respectable. That's when he had the highest completion percentage in elite, and that in college, he was looking like, all right, he's serviceable. But after a year under Billy, he looked terrible. Then he gets hurt. DJ Lagway comes in, looks good. After a year in Billy's system, he comes out, he looks terrible. I don't know any quarterback that's been successful in a Billy Napier offense outside of the Lewis guy at ULL, but he legit was just a runner. Like he just was a runner. And I think what we're seeing is a bad offense with bad development on a good player, and you can see the effects of it. Like, why we praise how Hurts looked under, I believe, Lincoln Riley when he was at Oklahoma, how he makes guys look a lot better than they were. I think the same thing you said on a bad developer, and that's what Billy was. So I'm not giving up on DJ Lagway. I just don't expect any quarterback to be successful in a Billy Napier system. I mean, you can bring in the second coming of Cam Newton, and he probably going to look like trash because it's just not a system set up for a quarterback to be successful. So I hate it for him, and I just hope he sticks around, and whoever the next coach is somebody who actually has a track record of, you don't have to be a quarterback guru, but like it should be somebody that's can coach up quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I definitely look at the quarterback situation in Florida, and I look at the quarterback situation that you guys were going into the season with, and I didn't think we would be here. You know what I mean? I actually thought Florida would be a formidable team. I thought you guys would be able to kind of make some things happen from a quarterback and creative standpoint. I thought Billy would kind of be able to really put his mark out there with this team and kind of show who he was. But I guess you can't expect or have those kind of expectations when you've not seen that throughout the whole 10 year of his run at Florida. So I guess maybe we all were drinking the Kool-Aid, or maybe we all thought that Billy could do something with, bringing a rabbit out of a hat type situation. But I thought DJ would be able to give you guys the stability and that leadership and all the other qualities and trait that he was tagged with coming into Florida. But
on top of that, also he was injured, so he didn't even get an off season.
True, that's what we said.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so he didn't even get a chance to work on mechanics and things like that. And I think you see him just playing like just his skill set, like, I'm just doing the best I can type thing. And I think last year really I know people will say this year put us back. I think last year, the way we finished was the worst thing that could have happened. I think if last year we don't go on a 4 or 5 game run and win a bowl and get everybody excited, I think if we lose to Ole Miss and we losing
is never the house.
It is when you're trying to get a coach out, because what it does is it keeps Billy Napier in us. It keeps Billy in, and you've wasted a whole off season, and then you waste half a season because you keep him. Then the first game you're like, oh, we should fire him, and it's like, if you'd have did that at the end of last year, you potentially would already have a Lane Kiffin, or you would have
Lane ain't coming. Just want to tell you that Lane ain't
coming. Yeah, I got bets that he's not coming. So
Lane's not coming.
I'm
letting y'all know that he's not coming.
But like last year would have been the year to get him, but we turned him down because we're like, oh well, Billy turned it around. Let's see what he can do. And
right, he earned another chance to go out there and show that the momentum that y'all had built toward the end of the season, win the bowl game, which you had 8 wins, bowl, you had it. You had the momentum. The recruiting was picking up. You went from like 21st to like 16, 17 in recruiting. You were getting what you needed from Billy. He was showing you everything that showed you he was turning this thing around. And then the one thing I think kind of happened is you had to actually start playing games. You actually had to get on the field and play football. We couldn't stay in the off season, and we couldn't stay in talking mode the entire year. You had to go out there, put on pads, get the ball, and actually put it together. And I think that's where it all just fell apart for Billy. Everything else looked good though. The optics was there. You guys were got all the momentum, everything. All the alumni were believing. Boom, football starts and downhill it goes. Or 1-3 start, something like that. Whatever the case may be. You're not going to win 8 games this year. I'm comfortable with saying that. Back to the drawing board. Very highly interested to see who Florida hires this offseason. Very highly interested to see what this offseason entails for you guys. There are a lot of good recruits that you guys have that are kind of hanging on the fence in regards to your next hire as well. So like I said, this is very important when it comes to who you hire and, the next person you get. So highly interested to see what's going on as the Falcons are steadily getting gashed in this running game. Now, even though they're up, but yeah, Jonathan Taylor, man, he's something serious, man. He a real deal. If we could get that kind of play calling, that kind of creativity in the run game, that kind of blocking for Bijan, he probably lead the league in all-purpose yards. Every season. But yesterday, man, College World, man, couple big games. Indiana squeaks by Penn State. I mean, that catch, man, to end that game, that was crazy. That was something. You definitely don't see a catch like that often. He probably saved their
2 of them.
He probably saved their season. Oregon wins it with a walk-off field goal or a last-second field goal as they were down all game yesterday as well at Iowa. a lot of big games yesterday, but I think you can kind of see now the cream of the crop. You can kind of see who's separating. Texas at Georgia next week will be interesting.
Yeah, man, I expect y'all to dog walk them. I mean, Hart is getting confidence. You know what I'm saying? He's getting confidence. He's looking a lot better than he did in the beginning of the year. So, and Texas defense is always one of those teams, man, to where if they play up to their abilities, they can smoke anybody.
$20 million roster. And they should be able to compete with anybody on any given Saturday. But you got to put it together. I think it's just you can't just pay the names and pay these kids because they're rated high. I think Sark has a system, and I just don't know why, but they haven't had the ability to put the right pieces in place in his system to kind of get them over the top. But they've had good talent. They've had amazing talent.
I don't know. I think for y'all game, it's whoever's going to be the toughest. I think if Georgia comes out in the traditional Georgia tough thing, they'll win. But if Texas matches y'all physicality, Texas may win that.
Texas hasn't done good on the road this year. And I think next year will be an atmosphere. Saturday night in Athens at 7:30, it'll be an atmosphere that we're welcoming them to. I think it'll be a good game, man. I think we'll be able to get out of that though with it.
Yeah. Auburn went down to Vandy yesterday, overtime.
Yep.
They had another yesterday. Might be, when they had the award for catch of the year. Cam Coleman had one on the sideline where he dropped a toe in. Crazy to keep the drive alive. You mentioned the touchdown from yesterday, Indiana, but they had one on that drive to their big tight end who landed with the foot end that kept that drive alive. Then you had the Oregon game where the kid literally did the splits in the air with one foot on the ground and his other foot, like his legs were literally like it was crazy, like the flexibility. So the catches were amazing yesterday. It was that Vandy game was good. The one game that was just disgusting to watch, man. It was to the point where like I physically felt like I was going to throw up. Was watching the Miami game against Syracuse.
Yes, Phil. Yes, they do. Yes.
Phil also, is a hater of Kendrick. He's also is.
Now, how do we get to Kendrick? This ain't got nothing to do with Kendrick. We ain't talking about music. Who like Kendrick? Who like Drake? I don't care who on either side.
But whatchamacallit, what was I saying before?
Now, Flip, they did say you've been missing ever since LeBron been out. They said they ain't seen you. We're talking about this LeBron argument. Now, these folks say you've been missing. My boy Tony said he ain't seen you. You've been trying to talk this LeBron argument with you. I don't know. Right. They say Luka done took over the Lakers. It's the Luka Lakers, but they lost by 20 last night to them Hawks. Right. But I don't know. That's all I'm saying. But anyways.
To the playoffs. But that Miami game, man, that was so bad to watch. Like that first half was ew. That was some of the worst football I think I've seen in a long time. And like it really was disgusting to watch.
Yeah, Carson Beck yesterday, man. Just that whole situation with Beck yesterday. The last 3 games, even in the win yesterday, I wasn't impressed with Beck. I told Miami what they were going to get with Beck. I kind of told them what they expect with Beck. As long as everything around him is perfect, he's good. But when that run game ain't clicking, or when that defense ain't getting those stops and turnovers and giving them a short field, can he consistently get the ball on the 25, 35-yard line and drive the ball 65 to 80 yards to get you a touchdown when you need it the most? No. He's going to give you a turnover. He's going to hit you with a turnover at the worst time. And when he throws another one or he compounds an issue or there's 2 sacks in a row, he goes to pouting. And it's infectious. It's like the whole team started to mess up at that point. They start dropping passes. They start missing blocks. They start missing tackles. And it's all because of the leader. And they got by Syracuse yesterday because Syracuse is on a down year. Coach Rand is building something, though. I think Syracuse will be a whole lot better next year and be at least competitive. when it comes to football
I
next
like
year.
Fran Brown, dog.
Yeah, Fran Brown. Yeah, Fran
Oh,
Brown, man. Shout out to Syracuse. Fran
man,
Brown.
get
I
him in a
really
Gator.
like.
Get him on the
What?
side, man.
Oh,
Now I know
y'all
he's
ain't
not
even
ready.
that progressive.
Yeah, we not.
And
And
I'll just leave that
I
at
know
that.
he's not. He's a program away. He's a winning away. But man, I would love to see Fran Brown. That energy he got, dog. Like
Oh,
I
you don't. You
love
want
it,
Lane
bro.
Kiffin. You want Lane Kiffin. You want the
Nah, I don't.
smart jokes and the
I'm
snappy
not on. I'm
responses.
on the Lane train when you compare it to like what's really available. But I mean, I was a Freeman guy. Of course, Freeman turned us down. He wants an Ohio State job when that comes available, if it becomes available anytime soon. But
I don't think Ryan Day giving that job up.
no, I mean, it's not going to be anything. And I mean, I wouldn't leave if I was Freeman anyway. Like
Not when they got unlimited money up there. That's a church. You know,
and the recruiting pipeline is solid. Like there's really no reason to leave unless it's your dream job, and his dream job is Ohio State. I'm on the Lane train in a sense of like because we looked so bad on offense, and I understand what it would look like under Lane. I don't know that he's the best person for the job, to be honest. I don't expect us to win the championship under Lane. I don't expect us. I think it would just be like how was it Dan Mullen? Like we won the 10 games, maybe 11, get to the CFP, here, there, win a bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like to where it'll be respectable, but will we win a championship under Lane? Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. Again, I think y'all was just searching for the big name at this point. If you ask me personally,
They searching for Lane Kiffin. That's it.
I
The
think
Lane
the
Kiffin
big
is 1,
name-
2, 3 on the board. That's it. That's all they want is Lane Kiffin. Lane
Well, I
Kiffin
mean-
got us by the cojones, and he know it.
well, they probably think Lane is going to be able to kind of do some things and get some wins, which I totally understand. I totally get. I'm not
The visor,
listening to oppose it.
Spurrier, dream, fanatic. Like
I mean,
check
well, we
all
got
the
to say,
boxes.
look at the accomplishments you guys have had over the last 2 years. But let's look back. See, here's first. Look, you tied with Georgia for 7 minutes to go in 2024. That's a banner for y'all. That's an accomplishment. And then this year, when you look at it, look, you only lost by a little bit this time. That's the highlight of the last 2 years of the banners that you guys have been able to hand up and hang out. So, I mean, I get it. Oh, man, small wins.
Good job.
But yeah, man. Whew. I don't know. College football playoff though, bro. Who you think? Looking at the I guess I need to wait on the rankings to drop. I thought I had the rankings from last week, but I don't. Anybody in that you feel like shouldn't be, or anybody in that you feel like we probably need to take a second look at these people. I know BYU's probably going to drop. I think they lost yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. I think BYU.
Yeah, BYU lost. I'm looking at the predictions of where teams are lined up. Ohio State, I think, is good. Indiana at number 2.
Do you want that bye? Because that bye, and you lose a home game. Think about that. You get a bye, which throws you off momentum-wise, which could be good, though. You know what I mean? Give you time to prepare. But you don't get that home game. You got a neutral site game at that point.
I mean, I do want the bye. I think it gives you an opportunity to, 1, rest. 2, you can prepare for either team. That gives you an extra week of preparation. So, like, you see who you're playing against. But okay, most likely because they don't realign. So it is who it is, who you play.
I got you.
So, you're going to play one of those teams, and you can prepare for, what's the most likely outcome, things like that. Especially if it's a team against, one of them Division II guys like the Memphis or whoever gets in the group of 5. I think Alabama at 4 is kind of nuts. Notre Dame at 5.
Really? Why Alabama? They got better wins than they got worse loss. No,
I mean, I would honestly, I probably would put because I don't believe Bama, but I understand why people do believe
last
Bama.
night versus LSU. I thought LSU might have had a chance last night. LSU
barely
still
beat
LSU.
us.
They still got a stacked roster. You know how them games go.
Their quarterback got benched too.
At night.
Nussmeier got blocked, which is crazy. Him and DJ got benched the same night, which is crazy. But I mean, it's interesting. Like I said, I think you have more teams to shake out. Alabama has to play Auburn, and Auburn looked really good yesterday, even though they lost. They look very good. They just look explosive. Georgia has to play Texas. Texas A&M probably will move up for me because their quarterback, who's in the race for a Heisman, Marcel Reed, he didn't even run the ball like that, and they still went crazy. And we know when he run the ball, he looked like, I ain't gonna say Lamar because that's a reach, but like he right under there, like when he start running. So Texas A&M probably is probably one of the most dangerous teams, I think, next to Indiana. So it's gonna be interesting. Like if you can get those 4 teams, Texas A&M, they'll most likely play Georgia. Ooh, I don't know, but for the SEC championship, it'll be interesting to see how it shakes out. It'll be very.
Now the head matters in every conference other than the ACC.
I mean, it's not true, but
yeah, the ACC
y'all just
don't have the teams that where it matters. Where week to week you can say, "Oh, okay, we can understand why this team lost or this team has 2 losses."
They don't.
You guys losing to who they lost to?
They lost to
Louisville
and SMU.
I mean, the SMU loss I can kind of look at cool, but LSU, I mean, losing to Louisville, excuse me, I can't excuse that. If you want to be one of the top teams or considered to be one of the top 12 teams in the nation, you're not losing to Louisville and SMU, not both of them. Because at this point, you give yourself 0 room for error.
And y'all are right now the ACC. Miami's sitting 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right, and Texas also has a chance to play Georgia, which is a top 5 team, maybe top 4 team, as KB just said. So they'll get their chance to lose another game and be out of the race. Notre Dame. Who did Notre Dame beat? I don't know. Who did Notre Dame beat? I didn't really agree with Notre Dame.
Has everybody
except Miami.
Yeah.
They're not in the conference either, though. So they're not even going to have a chance to have a conference championship win. Look at Jonathan Taylor going off again.
That's what helps them.
Yeah, too.
They beat a ranked. I'm sorry, they lost to A&M. Oh, they lost to Miami
Taylor
and
just ran like a 85, 90-yard touch. That's crazy.
But see, that's why I say Notre Dame probably shouldn't be there because they lost to Miami, then they lost to A&M, but then they played Purdue, Arkansas, Boise State, NC State, USC, Boston College, Navy. They play Pitt, who is ranked next week. Then they play Syracuse and Stanford. Like Notre Dame, I don't think they deserve to be up there. Now, does Miami? Absolutely not. But I think Texas A&M should be top 4 for sure. They should be where Notre Dame is. If Notre Dame was 5, I would be fine if they were like 7 or 8. But and then Ohio State, Indiana, they'll knock you. Well, they probably won't knock each other out. Ooh, all 3: Oregon, Indiana, and Ohio State.
They got to play each other. So
Oregon already lost to Indiana.
Oh yeah. Well, they got to play Ohio State though, right?
I don't know that Oregon. I don't know that they play each other this year. I don't know that Ohio State. Let me pull up Ohio State's schedule because Ohio State is second in the Big Ten. Yeah, they don't play. They play UCLA, Rutgers, and Michigan. So Indiana doesn't play. And Ohio State don't play Penn State. I mean, they don't play Oregon or Indiana. USC is ranked above Oregon in the Big Ten. Wow. And they're 7-2. Yeah, so Oregon and Indiana are pretty much locked in. But so explain this to me. Maybe you know. If the teams that have a bye are the conference champions, right? Typically.
Should be.
So if you have the number 1 and number 2 team who don't play at all during the season, then they get to a conference championship. The loser of that game gets then dropped out of the top 4.
They should. The loser should go to 5, if you ask me.
Okay.
If you ask me, the loser, if they 1 and 2 and they play each other in the conference championship, the loser should automatically just go to 5. I don't really think you should drop them that low. I mean, unless we talk about a 2-loss SEC team winning the ACC winning the championship. I'm not sure. Oregon lost; they're not in. Oregon's ranked what right now? What was the last rating? They have like 9, I think, something like that. I think they were ranked 9. They had lost. They just lost not too long ago.
Oregon's number 3. Well, they're predicting them to be number 3. Oregon is 8-1 this year.
Okay, they already lost. Okay, so at number 3, if you don't play in the conference championship, you're gonna sit there. You're not gonna move. You're not gonna go up or down, in my opinion.
I think you'll go down because you won't win the ranking, but you'll be in the top 12.
Yeah, Oregon's ranked 9th. Yeah, they ranked 9th right now. So Oregon right now, if they lose, they're out. Yeah, they're not gonna stay in the top 12 if they lose again. So that's not gonna happen. We'll see that. It'll be interesting to see if they have any movement. I know, like I said, BYU lost. I know they're gonna drop. I'm just curious to see if Indiana, because they struggled yesterday with how they struggled, do they drop any or do they, you know what I mean?
They don't. From what I've realized, they don't punish you for struggling.
Like a bad loss. There's no such thing as a bad win.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Man, unless you're the ACC, that's what Kel said. The ACC, they treat it way different. They grade them on a different scale, so I get that.
I mean, out the ACC, you have one. The highest ranked ACC team is Virginia at 14,
and that's going to be their conference champion, probably, from what it looks like.
Virginia and Louisville, maybe Georgia Tech. Miami ain't even got a shot.
So, right now,
we got the same trophy again this year, guys.
What trophy you got?
None.
Oh, you crazy.
But yeah, the Heisman race. Looking at it, I don't
really know. This is one of the most probably wide openest Heisman races I've seen in a long time.
I think the Indiana kid
Heisman. Yeah, he's probably the leading one right now. He's probably the sexiest pick or the good name everybody's probably looking at. Me personally, I'm going to say Gunnar Stockton only because Georgia's winning and he actually is producing and looking pretty good. So that's one of the reasons why I would say that. But this is
he ain't got
it.
I think the Indiana kid. I think he will. I think unless he just goes like implodes and has a DJ Lagway type game, or Carson Beck type game, I think it's his to lose. GC's better than. I mean, we'll have to see if they make it to play. We'll make a bowling y'all won't. I mean, constellation prizes. Y'all made one last year too.
Lane ain't coming. Yeah, Lane ain't coming.
I got a bet with Christian, man. I got $20 that Lane ain't coming, man.
Lane ain't going. Lane ain't going.
I don't know. If he comes, that'll be a cool 20 that I don't mind losing. But why
do you want Lane Kiffin? What the hell is he won that make y'all just want him and say, hey, he's the guy? I'm just asking.
I think when you look at it as in a sense of what we've had, like he just is. I think when you see what he's done with Ole Miss, it's just I think
he ain't did shit. Excuse me, he ain't done nothing with Ole Miss though, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Not winning anything, but in the sense of like
you want an exciting losing. You want to lose an excitement.
I think like
you want to score 50 points and let them score 52.
If he can get Ole Miss to a top 10 team, he can get Florida to a top 5 team, right? I think that's the logic behind it. Again, I'm not 100% so because I have the same argument you do. Like,
there you go. The offense is fire. You right. The defense is trash.
And that's why I think, like, you look at him, you look at Lincoln Riley, like a lot of these offensive gurus usually don't have the defensive side of the ball that supports it. I mean, the same. We had it with Dan Mullen. Like we literally had Lane Kiffin. We had Dan Mullen.
Dan
I've always
Mullen
called
the best coach out of all three of these ones. Between
now,
him, Billy, Lane Kiffin, Dan Mullen, probably
Lane's
best one.
ego. Lane is a little bit more calm than Dan was. Probably at this point in his career. But I mean, honestly, I think
Ole Miss ain't smashed. Ole Miss ain't smashed them with that. What are you talking
because
about?
people,
man?
I think people
Lord,
like my good guy here, Christian. I think people look at what he's done with the talent at Ole Miss, and if they're like, if you plug in the Florida players, then it will be better. I just don't necessarily believe that.
Recruiting class last year. Right.
Ole Miss recruiting class was ass. That's what I'm saying. Like they don't have the talent, but he's done very well with the talent that he gets. So I think the thought process is if we have Lane and we have the talent that we have, it will result to better results. I get that. I understand why people get that. I just don't think Lane necessarily is coming because of multiple reasons. I think the best thing we can do if we don't get Lane is pray that we get a hire like how basketball did. We didn't go get a big name. We got this unknown dude.
Oh, we got something for y'all
Cali.
with basketball this year too.
You don't. Don't worry about him.
Well, you crazy. Well, I don't know if you don't seen that boy. You ain't seen that
I don't care
neat.
about that one little game, that one little dunk. But again, I think how we got lucky with the basketball hire. I'm hoping that we get lucky with a football hire and we get like the guy, maybe like the guy from North Texas that nobody expects, and then he comes in and he's just some guru. You're like, oh my God, we never expected. You know, that would be the best bet if the Lane thing doesn't happen again.
And
I don't
we would not slander Mike White on this network.
Yes, Mike White is ass.
Mike White gonna beat y'all this year.
Mike White is the.
We're gonna see. We'll revisit this one. We will revisit this when Mike White beat Florida this year. When they play,
y'all beat us last year. Y'all won a game, but that didn't do anything.
We're gonna win the SEC.
Now you sound like a Florida football fan. Now you sound like a Gator football fan over there. Y'all got Mike White. We have Billy. You have Billy Napier.
Right. Right. We about in the same boat.
So hopefully the next hire is like, Golden.
Like Kirby Smart or something like that.
No, it's not going to be a Kirby type guy. I think.
No, you want the success that Kirby's had. That's what you want. That's what you want.
Everybody does.
Everybody don't. Everybody can't get it.
No, everybody can't get it, but everybody wants it. But I think that if we're able to get a coach, if we don't get Lane, right? Say Lane is like signs an extension. Coming. I think if we get somebody like the North Texas coach, right, he's dominated where he's at. The thing is, if you get a coach, they have to dominate where they're at for it to even correlate to where they're potentially going. So the North Texas guy, he's dominating where he's at. He's a quarterback guru. He's been an OC at a big school. He was Patrick Mahomes' OC at Texas Tech. Offense is amazing, right? Defense, they're looking really good. He can hire. I'm sure he can probably keep the defensive staff for the most part at Florida, which wouldn't be a bad idea. And, you're good to go. I think something like that would probably be the best thing to happen. And then the expectation is like, okay, he'll improve the quarterback play, the offense look better, and he'll be successful. We might not recruit top 5, but if we can get top 15 talent like we've been getting anyway, I think it'll be good. So, man.
We'll see, man. Interesting times. I know y'all thinking about the next season and all season, but there's actually still football being played. So
fast forward. Where's the fast forward button?
We'll let you guys, think about next year and who you're losing in the draft and who's going to be coming in through the portal. You guys are well into that, and I understand you guys are pretty much well ahead of most teams. But yeah.
Hey, man, Christian, I hope you're right, and I hope he brings the championship.
Let's switch gears, man. The NFL made trade deadline was Thursday this past week. Sauce, who's on TV getting burnt constantly right now, was traded for 2 first-round picks for the Colts from the Jets to the Colts. Do you think Sauce Gardner's worth 2? I'm gonna tell you right now, he ain't worth 1 first-round pick. But Drake London been giving them the blues all game. So just wanted to throw that out there. And Tyler Algier just running nasty right now. Woo! Come on, Falcons, put it in the end zone. Let's do this. Yeah, man, what you think, man? Sauce Gardner, 2 first-round picks, my boy.
Hey, the finesse game. I think the Jets ownership, the GM sat down and watched the Eagles for the last 2 or 3 seasons. Was like, you know what? I'm gonna do what they do. I'm gonna finesse the world. Sauce Gardner, I think he had a good first couple of seasons, whatever. But I don't know that that he's worth 2 firsts. Even the Quentin Williams trade, like I don't. It was smart to get rid of him because, as you see, he's not doing anything for you. But Sauce has 2 firsts. If you can get it, hey, hell yeah, take him.
I don't mind the trading off of Sauce. I mean, the defense was bad anyway, right? So it wasn't like you guys were living on your defense and you guys were winning games like you were the 2000 Ravens. You know what I'm saying? So I understand getting rid of the team. And I'm not opposed to getting rid of those players, like you said, again, for the best players so we can get somebody in here and get some picks. Now we can have maybe a Philadelphia Eagle approach where we're constantly trading back. We're constantly acquiring more picks, and we're loaded up for the next few years to come. Quentin Williams kind of surprised me, though. Those kind of guys don't really grow on trees. When you get those 300-pound guys who can move like him, who can plug the hole and rush the passer, I don't really think if you're starting a franchise, or if you're a new coach coming in and you're trying to set the tone for your defense or set your defense up, I don't think Quentin Williams is a bad cornerstone to have. I just don't know. Maybe he probably wasn't really feeling the.
Oh, he froze. So with the Quentin Williams trade, what they quit, the Dallas Cowboys got Quentin Williams, and the Jets sent a 2026 pick and the better of their two 2027 first round picks and defensive tackle Mozzie Smith. That's what the Cowboys sent. Yo, trade him. I don't think Mozzie Smith is the worst. I don't think he's the best, but I think he's talented. And then you're getting, a first round pick and a second round pick for Quentin Williams, who is a big cap hit. Again, they're not stopping anything with him there. And I think when it comes to defensive,
my boy, I don't know what happened, boy.
I was like, hey, but I was saying about Quentin Williams, a lot of times the defensive guys, they're stalwarts in the system, but if they're not changing the game, like they're not like affecting the game on a Myles Garrett.
I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me? Oh man.
No, I can't hear. But back to the trade. You can hear me, of course. I hope everybody else can hear me. Sorry, but I can't hear you. This is gonna be different. But the trade itself, I don't think Quentin Williams was a piece I would have traded personally. I probably would have kept him. I probably would have kept him going when it comes to the people around him. He's a piece you can build around. So I think that's a good place to start.
I think he is as well. But I think when you plug in Mozzie Smith, I don't think there's going to be a big change for the Jets. I mean, the Jets are getting smashed. So, I mean, you can put Quentin Williams there, who's taking up almost $100 million, if not more, or trade him away for some picks and get a guy whose contract is $15 million. Then that'll be it. Steve can't hear me. You can't hear me?
I can't hear you.
It's all right, my brother. But yeah, we're all working that out. Yeah, man, I think the Jets just finessed everybody, man. They have to get a quarterback. They got draft. I don't know if you waste a draft pick on a quarterback for the Jets because you definitely need one, or if you go, get a Shador or something like that.
Yeah, my bad, guys. I can't hear at all. So whatever KB saying, whatever y'all saying, I literally can't hear. KB's. I think we're gonna have to cut this one short, man. But I can't hear nothing at all.
All right, technical difficulties happens to the best of us. Uh, so what we will do is, um, so I'll try to get Steve to make his pick for the schedule, and then we'll get up out of here. Um, all right, or we may not. So yeah, guys, it looks like we have a little technical difficulty. It looks like the Falcons something may have happened with the Falcons, and he's thrown his computer out of rage because the Falcons are getting smashed. I do want to share what I think will happen with the schedule. Just to get up out of here. I think, of course, the Falcons will lose. They're currently losing right now. So I think that'll happen. I think the Bears are actually going to win against the Giants. I think the Bears offense is kind of legit. I'm not going, give a crown or anything to Caleb Williams as of yet, but I think he's good for the team. Dolphins versus Bills. I think the Bills are going to go crazy. I think the Bills are going to go crazy.
Can you hear me now, mobile?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
My bad, people. Sorry about that. I don't know.
I was just
laptop died, bro. That thing went all the way left. My bad.
Yeah. So tell me. I already kind of said the Giants and the Bears. I picked the Bears. You can start there, or we can start at the Dolphins Bills game.
Yeah, Bears. The Bears, and then give me Bills today.
I got Bills. If you got money, Bills, man. The Dolphins, Bills. Mike McDaniel might get fired if he loses this game.
And I would love to have him as my offensive coordinator in Atlanta, or I take him as an offensive coordinator in college if I'm him. Especially now that I've learned the coaching side of it, I've been a head coach. You may be able to, you know what I'm saying?
Look, man,
you may be able to get something out of that.
Yeah, man, come be a head coach at the University of Florida, man.
Yeah,
would love to have him. Browns, Jets. Praying for whoever quarterback is for the Jets today.
Give me the Browns, man. I'm gonna go with the Browns.
Absolutely, 1,000%.
Yeah, give me the Browns. Yeah. Seahawks. Well, I don't know. Seahawks played tough last week, man. Jacoby Brissett. I think they done with your boy up in there, and I think they're done with your boy Kyler Murray, man. I think we've seen the last of Kyler Murray. And don't be surprised for me if I'm Kyler Murray, honestly, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I could possibly, what's it called it? Oh wow. He had the play call perfect. I could go back to baseball if I got the option. If I'm still have the capabilities to play, I would go back to baseball. I would.
That would be a smart move.
Oh,
he was him in baseball. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that at all. If he did stay in the league, I wouldn't mind seeing him somewhere like maybe the Dolphins, or he can get a job like Dolphins, Saints, Raiders. Like, we all need quarterback play. Jets. I think the Jets gonna stay away from a running quarterback now, though. But I think Phil's kind of got rid of that up. But yeah, man, I just think.
No. It depends on what Aaron Glenn kind of go for in the offensive coordinators that he kind of go get. I don't know about Daniel Jones' mouth is bloody. Ooh, Falcons gonna beat him up today. I don't know. I think who is Seahawks, Washington.
Lions, man.
Yeah, Lions.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
with Lions.
yeah. Daniel Mariota. I don't trust Mariota at all.
They at home though.
Carolina and the Saints. That's an interesting game. I will say that.
Give me the Panthers, man. Panthers, the
Yeah, Panthers
Saints.
been playing good, but you never know, man. The division game for the NFC South, man, them games be tricky.
What's that? Quinn Ewers playing today? He's starting.
Is
Is
you a
it Quinn
starter?
Ewers? Is it Quinn Ewers or Spencer Rattler?
So Sargra.
Oh yeah, the other. Oh my god.
Yeah. Give me Carolina. You're right. Yeah,
Oh,
Carolina. Saints in a bad situation too. You know what I mean? When you look at them, and you think about the Saints and what the options they have, really, bro. Like, yeah, Saints, y'all in a bad spot, I think, too. All right, it's fourth down. Call timeout, Raheem. What you doing, Raheem? Timeout. Timeout, Raheem. What the fuck?
he ain't no good coach.
Nah, bro.
Jaguars and Texans.
Um,
I mean, the Jags, I think, are the more talented team.
is Houston? Who's playing the quarterback for Houston? That's my question, because Houston.
Put in Money Mahertz, Money Graham Mahertz. That's who they need to play.
Because your boy ain't look too good, man. CJ Stroud, Ohio State quarterback. You know, he came out good at first. Then you kind of look over the season and look at the last two seasons he's kind of put together, man. You kind of like, ugh. Did we crown CJ Stroud too fast? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, think about that. Tie game. Yeah. Falcons can't never just win a game outright. They literally had a team at 3rd and 21. Backed up, gave up a 17-yard run to the quarterback, then gave up a 4th and 5 completion. Like, you just can't get out the field to end the game, bro. That's crazy. That is wild. Ravens at Vikings. Give me the Ravens.
Yeah.
Game of the week though. Tampa at the Bucks. Give me Tampa. I mean, give me the Buccaneers. I mean, the Patriots. Excuse me. Patriots at the Buccaneers. Give me the Patriots.
Yeah, I think the Patriots gonna win this one, man. The Bucks. But you know, I think Mayfield about to get a $200 million contract. I think.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, he definitely played himself in position to be able to get a big deal. Yeah, no, I agree with that 100%.
But yeah, I got Patriots today.
San Francisco Rams at San Francisco. Give me the Rams.
I'm about to say Rams all day with that one. 49ers is the biggest disappointment, I think, in football, man. Like, in the sense of, like, the last few years.
Yeah, they can't never get over that hump, man. Kyle Shanahan, I don't know what he did. His dad must have sold his soul back in the day for them 3 championships with the Broncos, but Kyle Shanahan just can't get one, bro. He don't have. He was the offensive coordinator with the Falcons. He was responsible for 28-3. He's been on the bad end of some really bad playoff losses, bro.
Yeah, man, it's terrible. Then the Chargers versus the Steelers. I think this is gonna be a sneaky game. I think I'm Logic says Chargers. I think I'm gonna go with the Steelers though.
Yeah.
Old man Rodgers might pull this one out.
All right, Falcons got 21 seconds left on the game. Tie game. They got 2 timeouts. I don't know how you give up, like I said, 4th and 5. The dude was right there, right? Yeah, dude was kind of knocked the ball down. He kind of played the player, man, just knocked down the ball. But it was a hell of a catch by the rookie tight end. But you got 21 seconds, man. What you do with it? Can't take a sack, I'll tell you that much. There you go. Good. Oh, bro, Mooney just dropped the ball. Like, bro, what the hell? Bro, he literally about hit him in the face. KB? Seriously. Like, bro, selling, bro. He got to be investigated, bro. Bro literally had the ball, bro, hit him in the head, and he just dropped it.
Hey, man. That happens to the best of them.
Bro, he got to be investigated, bro. Wow, bro. I can't believe that. You know, they throw it away. Look at this. And now that's a grounding call or a sack. Oh, my God.
But, yeah, man, let's get up out of here, man.
All right, boy. Till next time, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the follow button. Y'all know what it is, man. Toe2Toe Sports, man. We are out this thing.
Peace. Maybe not.
I ain't never played sports. You know what I mean? I always have, you know what I'm saying, like music and love music from the jump. So that was my just plan A. I ain't even have a plan B. I made myself not have a plan B on purpose just so I can fulfill my plan A.